Listening 4.1.
Over the last 100 years, the British film industry has seen some incredible highs and lows. Britain has produced many important filmmakers, from directors like Alfred Hitchcock, who released The 39 Steps in 1935, to producers like J. Arthur Rank. His company, the Rank Organisation, became the dominant force behind British filmmaking in the 1940s, with films such as Brief Encounter, released in 1945. During the 1980s, producers such as David Puttnam became famous, and in 1981 his film Chariots of Fire won 4 Oscars. War has had an important impact on British filmmaking, and The Bridge on the River Kwai, released in 1957, is a classic example of a Second World War film. Towards the end of the 1950s, a movement known as British New Wave cinema led to the production of films such as Saturday Night and Sunday Morning, released in 1960. These films showed hard social realism through a documentary style. Economic recession affected production during the 1970s, and fewer films were made during this time. A notable exception was the film Ryan's Daughter, released in 1970, about a romantic affair between an Irish girl and a British soldier during the First World War. The release of 4 Weddings and a Funeral in 1994 caused renewed interest and investment in British films. It was followed by a series of romantic comedies set in Britain such as Notting Hill and Bridget Jones's Diary. Britain's ethnic mix has also played a part in the country's filmmaking, and as the century changed, British Asian cinema became more commercial, with films such as East is East and Bend It Like Beckham, released in 2002. Strong competition from Hollywood has been a permanent feature in the history of British film, but in some cases it is a transatlantic collaboration which is the key to success. The Harry Potter films are US funded but made in Britain, and we may see more projects of this kind in the future.